What's up, guys? Bit different of video today. We're on FIFA. We don't really we're not really using a screen or anything, so we just thought we'll get these two players on the screen just so you know what we're talking about. We're not going to be playing FIFA. We're just going to be talking about Jack Grealish and Wilfred Zaha. They're kind of similar players. I just wanted to do a collab with someone. They're the most similar players out of the two teams. I'm with Luke. Go check out his channel, Rusty4056.
Hi.
We're going to be discussing a few things about them, how different they are, like who's the better player. Alright, so let's get into it. How would you describe Zaha as a player? And I'll say about Grealish after.
Alright. Zaha is very skillful on the ball, and he can get through defenders with ease sometimes. He is very good, and he is, for Palace, I feel like he's world class. But that's because we don't, like, Zaha's our best player, obviously.
Yeah, same with Jack Grealish.
Yeah, and it would be a shame if he did leave us this season. But with the performance he's had, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he hasn't had the greatest season, has he?
No.
And we'll be discussing that in a minute. Well, Grealish, he's a very, very skillful player as well. He doesn't really do all the fancy tricks. He just glides past defenders. He does this technique where he puts his foot between the defender and the ball, so he always draws a foul. He's a very tricky player. He always gets fouled. He's got good long shots and stuff. He's just a creative player and quite versatile.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about who's had a better season. Well,
that's easy, and I don't really think we need to say much else about that. It's Jack Grealish, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
he scored 8
go,
goals and 6 assists. Zaha's got 4 goals, 3 assists, right?
Yeah. So basically,
he's
just
doubled
half of
him.
what Grealish has got. Yeah.
Yeah, and in 2 less games because Zaha's played 38 and Grealish played 36. So not that that really matters.
To be honest, I think both of these players deserve to be at bigger clubs.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. It's just lucky that we've got them.
Yeah, definitely.
We wouldn't be in the same position as we are now if we didn't have Zaha.
we would have been relegated if it weren't for him, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, this season he probably would have got more goals, but people got injured, meaning he had to play out position. He can play cam, left wing.
A bit like Zaha as well.
Yeah, people got injured, so when he played left wing, he only played 18 games there, but he got 6 goals, 3 assists. So that's literally where he got all his stats from, really. So it's clear to see he's the best in that. That's where he plays best. So I don't know if you get into the England team. He's good at cam. He creates so many chances at cam, but he doesn't score as much goals, and I think that's the problem with him there. But he's still a brilliant player there.
Problem with the English team is that we don't have many midfielders, and Grealish is very talented on the ball, as you said.
Yeah,
so I reckon he would get into the team.
He's the only creative player.
We have a lot of young people. Yeah, he'll
he's not now.
Chances for.
He's one of the best creative players, let's just say.
Yeah.
That's Madison.
Yeah, to be honest, people might have a go at me for saying this, but I feel like Jack Grealish is better than Madison as well.
Yeah, well,
one of the best cams in the Prem at the moment.
Yeah, no bias aside, I agree. If I was a Leicester fan, I'd probably, because Grealish has had a better season at a lower club as well. So imagine him at a top club.
Yeah, that's the problem though, is that because the top clubs have these big players and stuff, is that this happened with Man United a couple of years ago. Man United paid big money for Zaha, and then he never really got played. He got played 10 games or something.
Yeah. And he flopped a bit.
3 years. Yeah, he didn't play. And he went on loan to Cardiff as well.
And also, their top players should be getting more goals and assists, really. I know they won't spend as much time on the ball, but they've got better players to finish those chances a cam should create. And also, they get more recognition, don't they? than lower
Yeah,
clubs. Like
I agree.
Zaha and Grealish deserve more recognition than Mason Mount and stuff. He's a good
Yeah,
player,
I mean, I reckon if like Zaha went to a
but
big club like Man United or something, he wouldn't really be known because he wouldn't really be played.
yeah, I think he would
You
get in the
know, like
lineup right now. But
I'm not too sure about that. Like they've got Bruno Fernandes, they've got Martial, they've got Rashford, they've got Greenwood. You know, their team's pretty decked out.
yeah, I
Because
still
they
think
play Greenwood on the right and stuff, which is
Grealish will
pretty
probably
good.
get into a lot of top 6 clubs. But like, I don't know, like where he would like fill in the top 6 clubs. This is the difference between Europa League clubs and Champions League clubs. All the top 4, top 6 clubs seem to have a creative player like Grealish already.
Yeah.
So it's whether he'd get in over them, like De Bruyne, Mahrez. I know he's not a cam, but like he's a winger, creative. Fernandes,
I mean, it's a
all
bit
these
like
players. Dele
every
Alli.
team has their one player, you know? Their one player that's close to the fans' heart.
And
Obviously,
that,
for Aston Villa, it is Jack Grealish, and
yeah,
for Palace,
definitely.
it's Zaha. You know, Leeds would be like Phillips normally, or you know, something like that. Their
Yeah,
best player. At the moment, Man United would probably be like Bruno Fernandes. You know?
yeah, definitely. Well, who would you rather have in your team? I mean,
I'm not
even
being
if they're
biased
not
or
as good a
anything.
even if they're not as good a player, like if they're a club legend, it makes a massive impact. So I don't know if Zaha's better. He can be. Last season he probably had a bit better of a season Grealish than this season. I don't know though. They're different players. They're
Yeah, I
similar, but
mean,
they're different at the same time.
every player. I'm not like just defending Zaha because you know I support his team and
Yeah,
stuff,
same with
but like
Grealish.
every player have, you know, like their slip up one season. You know, they screw over and they
Yeah, he's
just, you
been
know, they
carrying them
screw
for
everything up.
3 or 4 years, kind of,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
two
yeah,
or three.
definitely.
But
But
he
I
still
mean,
had a decent season. It's not great
whether
for Zaha, but it's the Premier
yeah,
League. You're gonna slip up,
whether whether Jack
Gerard.
Grealish would play Gerard what?
Nothing. I said slip up.
Oh. Whether Jack Grealish would play well at Palace or not, that's the thing. Because I know Zaha can play well at Palace, but you know it is different for different
Yeah. Do
players.
they
You know,
fit
because like
into the club's style of play?
Paul Pogba was amazing at Juventus. The first season or so, he wasn't that great. I'm not gonna lie, he's good now. You
He's
know,
alright
same with
now, but he's a
Lukaku.
bit.
Lukaku, one of the best strikers in the like world
Yeah,
when he played for
definitely.
Everton, to be honest.
And
And
now,
he,
well, at
yeah,
Man U he flopped as well, but he's good now at Inter Milan.
yeah, he is quite good.
But like, it's whether they fit into the style of play. Because if they're going to
Yeah,
adapt, they're going to have to adapt if they don't, and that takes time. And that's why so many players have flopped in the past.
I mean, I feel like Jack Grealish and Zaha have a lot of like abuse thrown towards them as well, because like they get
Mm.
punished for diving and stuff when it's never really a dive. I know like Jack Grealish had that a bit this season, and that was against Palace. I'm not too sure if it was
Yeah, but
a
Fernand, to
dive or
be
not.
fair, not.
I don't
It was a
know.
bit of a flop, but I mean, he was fighting relegation for his boyhood club, and also the game before that, Fernandez got a pen for the exact same thing, didn't he?
Yeah.
So I
So
mean,
it's a bit annoying because you know just because we're little clubs in the Prem doesn't mean like we should be treated any differently. To be honest,
yeah, like Man
it's
U,
a bit annoying.
VAR, honestly.
Oh, Man U are just bent. I'm not gonna lie. They have everything thrown towards them that just makes them
We've gone
win.
a bit off subject here, but sorry guys, this is what this video is about, just talking. We've gone on to different subjects, but oh well. So
Yeah.
who would you have in your team? I'd rather have Grealish, only because they're
Yeah,
different.
I
They're,
would probably have
like
Zaha.
I said, they're different but similar players. Grealish fits in
Yeah.
to the style of play more than Zaha does, because he's been at the club for years. He's my favourite player. That makes a difference as well. He's younger as well, which helps. He's
Yeah.
got more time to
I
adapt
mean,
to the Prem. And his
Wilfried
first
Zaha
proper
is
season,
quite old at the moment. Like, not
not
old, but
old,
like
but he's getting
for a
on.
football player, the
He's
average
getting on a
football
bit.
player to go is like in their 30s, isn't it? He's
Yeah, and
close to that. So,
not that
I
close,
mean,
but like
yeah,
closer
you
than
know what I mean.
Grealish.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't think he's going to go anywhere this season, as the season that he's had is pretty terrible.
If he had a similar season to 2018-19,
But then thinking about
then
it,
he would have.
when I've been watching Aston Villa play against, other teams and stuff, Jack Grealish has been there. And I was actually surprised when you said to me that he had only double, like, Zaha's goals and assists. It's a bit... I don't know why. I just felt like he had such a good season, and he's just got that. It's a bit weird.
Yeah, he's got that thing about him that's just...
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I thought Zaha scored more goals but when I looked it up, I was actually proven wrong. He's had
Grealish
in total...
He's in the defence, he's in the attack, isn't he? Like, you wouldn't think he scores much because he's coming deep. He's literally working his socks off all the time. He can't be.
Yeah.
He wins the ball in defence sometimes. Like you don't expect, and then like you can't expect him to be have enough energy to get up there and score, but he does.
Yeah.
He's had a shocker
Aston Villa and
season.
Crystal Palace are very similar clubs, and if you watch transfer news and stuff from like Sky and things, we're actually trying to sign like pretty much similar players.
Easy, Benrahma, Watkins.
Yeah. Apparently Easy is coming to Palace now, but I have no idea.
Yeah, Watkins might come to Villa.
That would be such a good signing though for Aston Villa. Like when I had Wesley, I actually used him in FIFA that time as well, and for some reason I always base most stuff off FIFA. But I thought he was actually quite good, and
he wasn't bad though. If you watch like you as a Palace fan, you're not going to watch every Villa game, are you? Like,
no.
But if you actually watched him, Wesley wasn't even that bad. He was always at the front post to win corners. That helped a lot.
Maybe he needs like someone else with him up there, like someone with more experience, like a Cavani or something.
I don't think we get Cavani, but like we need experience.
No, he's a free agent at the moment.
Good striker.
So, like, if you did get him, then you would have a pretty good up front.
Yeah, and it's his first season in the Prem as well, and he at Club Brugge, he played two strikers, but that was his first season as a lone striker. So I mean,
Palace just need a striker though.
Yeah,
right, we've got Sorloth who just sits on the bench. Jordan Ayew's done well, but he's getting pretty old, so I don't know if he's gonna do the exact same thing. I think he only got like 9 goals this season.
Yeah, I know. He looked decent at start, but then he turned off a bit. Yeah, we've gone off topic again, but I mean it's related, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just as individual players, they just need a better strike force. You know what I mean?
Help them out a bit.
Yeah, they need a bit more help. I know. Grealish he's really impressive player. Let's go back onto who's better. Well, no,
Jack Grealish is better this season.
Yeah, but we don't know yet because Zaha's more proved in the Prem, so we never know.
Yeah.
But
I mean, give it another year or so, and then we'll come back again. Yeah, we'll come back again, and we'll do it again, and we'll just
also,
go
guys,
through it all then.
We're gonna do more videos with Luke. Yeah, Grealish, he makes this season or back onto the season. Who's better? 2.5 key passes a season per game, and that's a team that gets 40% possession a game. Oh, that's like
pretty good.
Similar to De Bruyne.
Zaha has had less than half of what Grealish has had. He's had 0.9, which
but
I don't know, because obviously last season was the whole transfer rumours and stuff about him, because before that he never really looked like he was going to go until last season. That might have been on his mind a bit, which I'm not
maybe he wanted to move and it put pressure on him.
Yeah. I mean, not being funny, proving the season that he's had this season, if he does go, he's worth a lot to me.
You'll be sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, also
if
Grealish.
He's worth 40 million or however much he was when he moved to Man City. Zaha's got to be way more than that. Because not being funny, Ake couldn't help. If Ake was 40 million, Bournemouth would be in the Prem at the moment. I reckon what Man City just did was just like.
I know he's a defender, but I see what you get.
Ake's
he would have helped them concede less goals. I know he's one player, but look, they've done what they've done in the attack.
Zaha's done that as well. Zaha has kept us up.
It's quite confusing, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
They've got
Fraser as well, who might be coming to Palace and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's a good player. I
But
mean, looking into the
Zaha is the
future,
main player in our team, and Ake was the main player in
yeah,
their team. You know, Ake couldn't
and
save them, but Zaha can
because he's
save us. You know,
mainly because he's a
so
defender, but also they still conceded loads of goals.
yeah.
Well,
Personally, sorry, you go.
so yeah. Well, Grealish is worth 80 mil, so like, we could literally build.
Um,
If we sold him in the future, we could build a team around him. So there's ups and downs about selling him on. We're a bit. I think we need to keep him a bit, because he did keep us up. So like, we can't just let him go and build because no one is going to join us that's experienced in the Prem, will score loads of goals, defend well, and you know, be there
it's
for
a
the
bit like Palace
future.
as well. You got to like prove yourself, like a bit like Wolves.
We've
You know,
only
they
stayed
have
up by the
proven
skin of our
themselves.
teeth, so like, no one's big is going to come to us if we sell Grealish,
I
so
mean,
we'll just be
that
stuck
might
there
be
with
the whole
80
thing though.
million.
Like, people might just want to be, you know, a challenge or something. You know, I mean, you did spend like 110 million or something.
Yeah,
No,
that was
maybe not that.
shocking.
But
We've
you spent
sacked him
something
now.
ridiculous
Yeah, we've sacked the
this season.
recruitment now, and the recruitment looks a lot better at the minute. We still haven't signed someone. We've gone off topic again, but oh well. We're talking about Villa and Palace mostly here, but you know. Well, I know Grealish,
I mean,
he's made the 4th most key passes in the top 5 leagues, and he's also dribbled the furthest distance with the ball in the top 5 leagues, which is more than Messi, Mbappe, Neymar. That's unbelievable.
personally, I don't know stats about like the Zaha thing about that. He's probably not even up there.
He's made the most dribbles, I think, this season, Zaha. So there's a player there. I think
You know,
Grealish definitely had a good season, better season by a mile probably, but Zaha's still not a bad player. Alright guys,
yeah.
I hope you enjoyed. There'll be more similar videos to this. We're going to do England related videos. You get the gist of this video. We went off topic a bit, but it's related with them because like, it's to do with the team and how much, you know, it was to do with the team and how much impact they made and what we could do if we sold them. You know, it was related but a bit off topic, if you know what I mean, but oh well.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain, but it's our first type of video doing this, so I mean, I think we did well. I think we were right with what we said.
Yeah. I mean,
Alright guys,
thanks
for watching. Yeah, check out Rusty4056. I'll try link him in the. I'll put him in the comments. His username. You can copy and paste it. Definitely go sub to him. He's got a fair few subscribers, more than me. Yeah, we're gonna do more collabs. We're gonna do a Prem predictions when there's more transfers being made, like in a week. Together.
Like September the 1st. Expect a video.
Definitely. Yeah. On both channels
or like just
as
before
well.
the first season again.
Yeah, first week before the season maybe. I don't know. It's gonna be sometime around early September.
I'm thinking about doing a transfer talk on my channel featuring Usul. So yeah.
Well, guys, it's been a complicated, detailed video with lots of info. It's been a bit all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed. See ya.